Guys and gentlemen, what's happening in Pakistan right now is nothing less than a democratic disaster unfolding in broad daylight, and this time even the United Nations has stepped in and delivered a direct warning. Let's break down the full story. And trust me, it's big. Aasim Munir's new power grab Pakistan has quietly passed something called the 27th Constitutional Amendment, and this single move has shifted the entire balance of power in the country. Here's what the amendment does. 1. A new court created to weaken the Supreme Court. Pakistan now has two top courts, the existing Supreme Court and a brand new Federal Constitutional Court. All major constitutional cases will now go to this new court, where the military and the government get to choose the judges. Previously, the Chief Justice of Pakistan was central to judicial appointments. Now, the military-backed government decides who becomes a judge, who gets promoted, even who becomes the next Chief Justice. In simple words, the judiciary just lost its independence. 2. Lifetime immunity for top military officers. This is the part that shocked the world. The amendment gives lifetime protection from trials, arrest, legal accountability to Pakistan's top military ranks, including the President, Field Marshal, Air Marshal, Admiral, and other senior officers. Meaning, General Aasim Munir just placed himself above the law. No court can question him. No investigation can touch him. Ever. UN slams Pakistan. This threatens democracy. The UN Human Rights Office publicly posted a strong statement condemning Pakistan's move. Here's what they said. Pakistan hastily adopted constitutional amendments that seriously undermine judicial independence and raise grave concerns about military accountability and respect for the rule of law. In a video statement, the UN spokesperson added, "These changes risk subjecting the judiciary to political interference and executive control, with far-reaching consequences for democracy and the rule of law in Pakistan." The UN also released a formal press note where the UN High Commissioner for Human Rights, Volker Turk, warned Pakistan passed this amendment without consulting lawyers, judges, or civil society. The change violates the basic democratic principle of separation of powers, and it brings the judiciary under military and political pressure. Turk didn't stop there. He raised alarm over the lifetime immunity clause, calling it deeply dangerous and a threat to accountability. International Human Rights Foundation supports the UN. The International Human Rights Foundation also issued a statement saying they fully agree with the UN's concerns. They reminded the world that Pakistan's military has been accused of human rights abuses, political manipulation, forced disappearances, suppressing journalists and activists. And now, this amendment could make things even worse. Aasim Munir, turning Pakistan into a military state. Critics say this is the clearest sign yet. Aasim Munir is tightening his grip on Pakistan just like a dictator. With this one amendment, courts weakened, judges controlled, military officers above the law, no accountability, no checks and balances. Pakistan's democracy is being pushed into dangerous territory. And the UN is openly warning the world. What do you think? Is Pakistan slipping into full military rule? Is this amendment a threat to democracy in South Asia? And how should the global community respond? Tell us your thoughts in the comments. This discussion is more important now than ever.